Hey lady, hey. I wanted to make a quick video because I have a lot of tarot, I have a lot of decks here, and I wanted to just like show you really quickly. And I knew I was going to give myself carpal tunnel trying to explain this on Messenger. So I'm gonna just get into it real quick. I've got a lot of tarot cards, and I really love finding the melanated ones, or just like cards that feature people of color from all different backgrounds, whatever. This first one that I wanted to show you is actually a Rider-Waite tarot that was featured with Black people, and it's called the melanated classic tarot, inspired by Rider-Waite. So it's got all of the Rider-Waite imagery, but I mean, they're super cool, super cool, really vibrant and beautiful. So I keep all my cards in these velvet pouches, so trying to keep up with them. The next one that I have is where did they go? Oh, nope, that's not the same. Okay, let me get it together here. So I'm gonna go through the tarot first. Okay, 1 minute. I'm not gonna try not to make it too long. So the next one that I have is the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. Now, this tarot is a little controversial, because some people think that, oh, well, you know, New Orleans Voodoo, you know, this particular deck was made by Sally Ann Glassman, and she's a white lady, and she's a little controversial, whatever. But the cards themselves are really beautiful, and they are so it reads a little differently than regular tarot. So this is something that you have to actually get into, and it's good if you read the book, New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. So there you go. Put it back in the pouch. I am, with all of these cards that I have, honestly, I am just getting into really delving into and being comfortable with tarot, because I'm very drawn to, you know, divination, and I'm more of an intuitive reader as far as that's concerned. But tarot itself can still be a little challenging for me, so I'm you know, going slow with it. Now this this deck right here is the Sweeney Tarot. Now this is actually hard to find. It's not something that I actually bought this out of the country and had it shipped through eBay. But the Sweeney Tarot is a classic tarot deck, and the imagery is really beautiful. And this is definitely more of a classic tarot, arcana, major and minor arcana, but the imagery is just so gorgeous. So if you really get into the major and minor arcana, you'll be able to definitely you'll be able to interpret this this deck pretty easy. Definitely different than the Voodoo Tarot, which has like kind of a different system. So the next one, so I would definitely look for the Sweeney Tarot if you can. My favorite so far that I've gotten lately is this Hoodoo Tarot. Now this is also based on the major arcana, but it is not necessarily the imagery is more so like old, you know, Southern images of Black folks. So beautiful. It's really, and they have like a lot of different references. Like Father of Coins, Dr. Buzzard is, well, I'm still learning myself, so I'm still, you know, getting into it, but I'm pulling the cards and everything. Their image, the book is very well written, and written in a very Southern conjure hoodoo kind of way. So definitely speaking my language, so I love it. Then for shits and giggles, I got Miss Cleo's, call me now, the tarot power deck. I don't use this. This is just for, like I said, my own, because I just loved Miss Cleo back in the day. I just wanted to also, oh, you know what, there is, I also found like a playing card deck, and I can't remember where I got these from, but these are actually, okay, these are actually just playing cards. This is probably one of my cats. Playing cards, but they are all Black people on there. So I really dug these cards, and I bought them, and I bought 2 of them. This one is the one that's not open, so I'm just not going to open it, but really cool. But they're just regular playing cards, but with all Black folks. I love it. Okay, so, oh, last but not least, as far as like just real tarot, if you want to really invest in something that is artisanal and really beautifully created, is Dust to Dust. This is by a melanated tarot deck, and this is by an artist, Courtney Alexander, who's actually on Facebook, and she is a prolific artist. This is like a collector's edition Dust to Dust melanated tarot deck, and comes with a really great book. The imagery is really beautiful, very artisanal, very indigenous, if you will. So that's just something that I have, like, you know, collector's edition, and I actually am thinking about getting her travel deck, which I would I would probably use that and practice on that more. This is just something that's like a collector's edition. I'm trying to keep my time down. Okay, last but not least, as far as like the melanated tarot decks are, this is another controversial deck, because this is like called the Uresha deck. Now, yeah, Tarot of the Uresha. Now, this is like one of my very first tarot decks that I got, and I got oracle decks first, but this is my first tarot deck, and I was really blown away by the imagery. Is really beautiful. Only thing about it is a lot of practitioners of the Ifa and Santeria tradition really think that this deck itself is just kind of bullshit, because I mean, I didn't know this until after I had it for a few years, but because they maintain that the Orishas themselves do not communicate through tarot. And it's kind of the same thing that the, you know, voodoo people also claim, that the Lua do not communicate through tarot. So, but listen, the decks are beautiful. The Uresha Tarot is a little difficult to understand as far as like the way, because it's kind of major and minor arcana, but they kind of threw some other things in there too, and so you really have to kind of delve into the imagery and spend time on it. I'll show you a couple of honorable mentions. Deviant, the the Deviant Moon Tarot. Now this is just kind of like a macabre kind of tarot. It's not melanated actually, and this is another version of it that I just recently got. What is it called? Triomphe de la Luna, which is what is it? It's the Deviant Moon Tarot. So both of these are created by the same company. The imagery I really, really love because it's very artistic, very dark, and like I said, of the macabre. And I worked a lot with the Deviant Moon Tarot, and it's a good deck to work with. I haven't broken this one in yet because I just got this, but it's a good one. Let's see, so that would, oh, and the last but not least, I keep saying that, the Thoth tarot deck. Now that is not melanated. However, it's based upon Hermetic principles and the Hermetic tradition. So this would actually have a lot of Kabbalistic and astrological figures, Egyptian, ancient Egyptian figures and things like that. And by Aleister Crowley. It is a classic tarot deck, and it's something that most readers have in their cache. Now, I want to get to just a few honorable mentions of oracle cards. So, I love oracle cards. Oracle cards are just a little easier to just interpret than tarot. You can, and the difference between tarot and oracle cards, if you don't know already, is that tarot tends to be very specific. And so the arcana can answer the specific questions. It operates more on specificity. Oracle cards are more general, just overall. So when you deal with an oracle deck, it's addressing the energy of your life signature as a whole, past, present, and future most times. So I've got the Kuan Yin Oracle, which Kuan Yin is, she is like one of the divine feminine figures, deity, and she's a strong figure. I haven't actually gotten broken into it. I've used it a couple of times. I like it, but you know, the thing about it is you get the cards, but sometimes it takes a minute to like really align yourself with the cards, and I am an avid collector, as you can see, so I just be grabbing them and then I connect with them later. I love this Fairy Forest card, the Oracle, with all of these little figures. Now, I don't care for cards that have like just lily white imagery, but the fairies are actually the Fairy Forest cards actually have a lot of like mythological archetypes, that different colors and different like different figures, and it's not, like I said, just all about, it's a little more on the Celtic side, which I don't know, it actually has a good energy, and so I like it. The archetype cards, I just got these, and I really like this one, and they do have a lot of different imagery, and there's a lot of cards. So usually oracle cards are only like maybe like so tarot cards are 78 cards usually. The oracle cards are usually like maybe 44 cards, or it could be even less than that. But this right here is just like 74. This is like a huge deck of archetype cards. But it's nice because like child, they just have like a lot of nice imagery, different people, very it's a big variety, and I really like that. So I wanted to show you one more, I think, but did I cover everything? I think I did pretty much. So that's, I hope that you found that to be pretty helpful. There are a few more melanated tarot decks out there. One I have earmarked, and even though I told myself that I wasn't going to buy another tarot deck for a while until I, you know, broke in a couple of, you know, a couple more that I already have. I'm working with the Hoodoo one quite a bit. I'm going back to Rider-Waite just because, and I still like my Deviant Moon, so, you know, kind of go back and forth, and then of course breaking in the oracle cards. So I've got my plate full, but there's always I just like to collect them. I liked having them in my cache, and I don't know, divination is great. So I hope this was very helpful to you. I'm sorry this was so long, and you know, I hope that you, I just hope this helps you. You have a great day. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later.